Hi, I'm Bill Driscoll, and I'm here at the home office today to show you how to reboot your smoke detectors. Reboot your smoke detectors, you say? You thought that was just for computers? Well, so did I. Until a few years ago, we implemented an upgrade in the quality of the components in some of our detectors. And what that boiled down to is it makes a chirping sound that sounds like the batteries are dead. I can assure you your batteries are not dead, and your detectors will continue to protect your family just as designed. But the chirping sounds can be a little bit annoying. So I want to show you how to fix that today. The very first thing that you need to do is make sure that you've got a ladder or a chair that you can trust so that you can reach your detector. Then you come up here and just grab the detector firmly and turn it counterclockwise just about 1/8 of a turn, and it will come down in your hand. Now you've got the detector in your hand. First thing I'd like you to do before I go any further, if you have a monitored alarm system, in other words, if your alarm system is designed to call the monitoring company and then in turn call the fire department, before you take these down, you will need to call and do this test. You'll need to call and put your system on test. Now, you can do that on the quick guide that should be a little piece of paper with some phone numbers, your account number, and that information. It'll be located on or near your base station. And on there, it's got an 800 phone number for you to call. I'll go ahead and give that to you just in case. That's 800-883-2368. That's the monitoring company that you want to call and tell them that you would like to put your system on test. They'll ask you how long. I'd say for 30 minutes. Then they're also going to ask for your account number. Make sure before you make that call that you have your account number handy. Once you have this down, you're going to hear your base station give you some trouble chirps. Because when you took this down, that told the base station that someone has tampered with this detector. Don't pay any attention to those until you're done with this operation. Now, to get to the battery, simply turn your detector over on the back. And there's a door under here that the batteries are under. Just push that up, slide this off, and that'll expose the batteries. There's a ribbon that you can pull that will help you get the batteries out. Take the batteries and set them aside. Now, turn your detector back over and look at the test button here. Push this test button with your thumb. Push it firmly to make sure it's making good, solid contact with the contacts inside. And you want to hold that down for about 6 to 8 seconds to make sure that you're entirely draining the capacitors inside. It's a very powerful capacitor, so it takes a little bit to drain that. Now that you've held that for 6 to 8 seconds, turn the detector back over, and you're ready to replace the batteries. Now make sure you're paying attention to the polarity. Inside here, there's a little picture like is on everything with the direction the batteries go in. These both go in the same direction. Then fold the ribbon back over, put the door on it, snap the door down just like that, and now you're ready to install your detector back up on the ceiling. To do that, you'll see a little pin sticking out right here. And then if you look up on your base station, or on your base of the alarm here, you'll see an arrow. Line this up with the arrow. That gets you the proper placement, and you'll feel it fall into place. Be very gentle with it. When it falls into place, then turn it clockwise, just 1/8 of a turn, and it locks into place. Rebooting your smoke detectors is just that simple. If you have any problems with that or any other questions, feel free to call the dealer, the authorized dealer, or the safety consultant that originally helped you protect your family. Or feel free to call us here at the DeTech home office. We'll be glad to help you. Thank you for joining us today.